Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we'll be taking a look at Mercury Systems. Getting into their overview now, let's take a look at their PE ratio. So it's currently at a 78.75, which is an indicator of it being overvalued. You ideally want to see this be at or around a 20 or less. So now looking to see if they offer any dividends, they currently don't, which is perfectly fine. It seems like they would rather reinvest their extra money back into the company. Before we look at the income statement, I want to see what their gross margin and return on invested capital is. Right now, the gross margin's at about 38%, which is good as you want to see this be above 20%. Then with the return on invested capital, it's at 3.87%, which is not the best as you typically want to see this be above a 7%. Moving into the income statement now, we're going to start off with the revenue. So as of the most recent year, they're bringing in 924 million, which is up roughly 516 million from 5 years ago. So it's great to see that there's plenty of room for this company to still grow. Now looking at the net income, this looks almost as good. They've shown great growth. Unfortunately, the last year they took a little dip, but I'm sure it's nothing to worry about if they bounce back going into 2022. The last thing to look at on the income statement is the shares outstanding. So this is something you want to see decrease. The more it goes up, the less your shares are worth. As you can see, it's not looking amazing. They've been increasing this every year and now are up 14 million from 5 years ago. The last and one of the most important aspects to look at in any company is the free cash flow. Cash flow is important because companies that have a lot of money on hand have the advantage of being able to pay off any debt, invest into future growth, or pay dividends, so this is clearly something you need to see be improved on year after year. As you can see, it's looking good besides the most recent year. Overall, they are still up from 2017, which is nice to see though. In conclusion, Mercury Systems has some solid looking financials. Some criticism I have for them is I would like to see them have a good year with their net income and free cash flow, as they had a not so good 2021. I would also like to see them start buying back shares sooner than later. When it comes to buying this company, I would say anything under the $55 range is a good opportunity. Two things I want to mention before I end the video is my trading strategy is centered around finding value in a company. If I don't see consistent growth in most or all the categories I cover, then I tend to stay away. Secondly, I also want to point out that I am not a financial advisor. I'm just a guy speaking my opinion on stuff on YouTube, so I highly recommend doing more research before coming to the conclusion of buying or selling any stock that I talk about. If you guys have any companies you want me to take a look at, feel free to comment them down below. Otherwise, thank you guys for watching and have a nice day.